Hey, how's it going, Body Bags? Today I'm covering for BDG Reviews. We switched days. And he reviewed Asian film, so I figured I'd review an Asian film that I actually just checked out, finished it last night. And it's one that's getting rave reviews, and that's Parasite. And it says on the back here, 2020. So I guess this is considered a 2020 movie, but I was hearing about it in 2019 and kept really wanting to see it and kept trying to see it. But every theater that played it, it was playing like too early in the day to where every time I'd get off work, it just wasn't possible for me to see it. So I figured I was glad it was coming out on Blu-ray soon because I think it's still playing in a theater near me right now, but luckily the Blu-ray came out, so I picked it up day one. I was super excited to see it. I'm a fan of this director. He did The Host, and he did another one that I've seen. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he also did Snowpiercer, which I've heard a lot about, but I've never seen it, but I may have to check it out after checking this one out. And this is a really amazing film. I'm going to start off by saying that I really dug it, and this is winning the Palme d'Or or whatever, which is the highest honor at the Cannes Film Festival for anybody who gives a shit about that. But it's won a Golden Globe for Best Director, I think Best Screenplay, like a BAFTA for Best Screenplay, and it's up for an Oscar, I think, for like Best Picture and Best Director, and I think like this and The Joker are kind of what's running for the Best Picture. And to be honest, I'm fine with either winning. It's the first year at the Oscars where I care about both films that are up for it, or you know what I mean, that really deserve it. I love The Joker with a passion. I think that's an amazing film, and I love this with a passion. I think it's an amazing film. And to be quite honest, I probably would feel better if Parasite won, just because I'm more of a fan of Korean films and Asian cinema in general, and I really like this film, and I hope this one does win. But like I said, if The Joker wins, I'm happy too. But this movie, essentially, this family, it's a really poor family, and they live in the slums, and they're folding pizza boxes to make money and all this stuff. They're really low out. They're stealing Wi-Fi from their neighbors, and they got to sit in the bathroom on the toilet in this one area to get Wi-Fi to be able to look for jobs and all that. And the kid, the one kid, he ends up finding an inn with this family to tutor for this like rich family's daughter, and slowly this kid starts like bringing his other family members in to take over jobs as like the driver or the maid or whatever. So this family, poor family, slowly infiltrating this rich family, and there's a lot of twists and things that happen. Like I said, I don't want to give anything away. It's better to go in really knowing nothing. But amazing film, amazingly directed, amazingly acted. The cinematography is gorgeous. This guy here, the main, the dad, I don't know his name. The names aren't on the back of this. I couldn't even begin to. I have no idea which one he is, but I liked his performance. I think he's kind of a mesmerizing looking dude. Maybe you could see him better here, but yeah, he's the middle one, the dad of the family there. I really liked his performance, and the performance of the kid too was really good too. So I highly recommend this. It's a 10 out of 10 film. Now, it's not particularly horror. Like, there's horror elements, there's thriller elements, but it's not a typical like Asian horror movie. It's more of like a drama that gets really, really dark towards the end. Best way I'd describe it. But horror fans, I think, definitely should check it out. I think they'll get a kick out of it. It's an awesome movie. So I can't really say anything much more about it without giving it away. The Blu-ray looks amazing. There's actually a special feature, a Q&A with director Bong Joon-ho. And this has slowly proven my point that I think, was it South Korea? Yeah, are making some of the best films when it comes to this genre. Like, the last big film that came out of South Korea was The Wailing, and that was a 10 out of 10 perfect film. Like, that's on my top 10 movies of all time. I like The Wailing a little better than this, just because it's more my style as far as horror goes and all that. But this is an amazing film. Like I said, if it beats out The Joker, I'm not going to be bummed at all. And The Joker was one of my favorites of this year. Now, if I was making a top 3 list of movies that came out this year, 2019, none of them are horror. It's The Joker, Parasite, and my top movie was The Irishman. So yeah, 2019, in my opinion, wasn't a good year for horror, but that's neither here nor there. So it is what it is. But definitely check out Parasite. If it's in theaters still near you, go see it. But definitely recommend going to Wally World or Best Buy and picking up the Blu-ray. But anyways, guys, see you next week. Peace.